Hello everyone. I'm making an attempt at creating a video with my new iPad 2. This is a first attempt at video crochet for me, so please bear with me. Also note that it's kind of a gray day where I am in lovely Newmarket, New Hampshire in the United States. So I'm working in kind of interesting conditions. I'm actually outside in my outdoor workshop, and there's a variety of street noises that you may be hearing as part of the video, so I apologize if that makes the audio a little unusual. But anyway, what I'm doing here is demonstrating how the round 7 of the circled granny square is meant to be done. There were a couple of folks that were having some trouble with round 7 specifically. I have a piece worked through the end of round 6, and I have slip stitched into the beginning of, so I have my slip stitch here ready to begin round 7. And what's right here, this is a chain 5 space. The chain 5 spaces of round 6 will be the corners of the square. This is where I'm making the official shift from it being a circle to turning into a square. So the way I start this off is I'm going to slip stitch into that first chain 5 space. So I'm just going to do a quick slip stitch here to get it anchored into the chain 5 space. Now I'm going to chain 6, 1, and this chain 6 is going to represent a treble crochet in the US terms, and or a double treble in UK terms, as well as a chain 2. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more chain. Alright, so this is going to act as, so this will be essentially the marker for the end of the round as well. So it's going to essentially be my last long stitch of the round. I'm going to be, when I end the round, I'm going to be adding another treble or double treble, depending on your version, into that same spot. Alright, so I'm making my chain 2 space for this corner right off the bat. So now I'm going to execute the treble, double treble, again using your proper term here. So I wrap twice, go back into that same chain 5 space, and again bear with me, this is the first time I've tried to videotape myself while I crochet, so it's a little awkward for me at first. So I do 2, and then the final third, pull through. Okay, so there's 1, I do 1 more. Let me back off here a little bit into that same chain. So again, I'm still working in that first chain 5 space. And I apologize if the video quality is kind of cutting in and out. I'm just familiarizing myself with this device. Alright, so there's my first corner. Again, when I come back around, when I get to the end of the round, I'm actually going to do another long stitch into that same spot, and then I'll end up slip stitching into that spot. So the rest of the round I'm going to be doing 4 sides. So now I work in double crochet US terms, treble crochet UK terms. So that's just 1 wrap. I'm going to do 3 of these in the chain 3 space. Oops, I think I split my yarn there a little bit. I'm going to back up here and try that again. Again, it's very, very strange doing this to video, so I apologize. Alright, so double crochet or treble crochet depending on where you are. And we're going to do 3 of those. Again, I seem to be wanting to split at that spot, so let's see. So again, I sort of ignore the split stitches here. The Caron Simply Soft tends to be a little splitty, so, but I do love the way it feels and makes for a good granny square for this particular project. Alright, so I've got 3 here. So my purpose here is again to convert from a circle to a square. So now I'm going from longer stitches down to the shorter stitches. So the next section I'll do the half double or half treble depending on where you are. So there's a half treble, half double, and I do 3 of these in this next chain 3 space, and 1 more, And then in the next chain 3 space, I'm going to do single crochet in US or double crochet in UK. Oops, I'm sorry, I did that wrong. So back up, do exactly what I said I was supposed to do. So single crochet, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I've gone from, I've gone from long stitches down to the shortest stitches. Now I'm going to work my way back up to long stitches. And again, what this does is it makes a nice, fills out the circle to make the square shape. Alright, so now I'm back to half double or half treble in the next chain 3. And one more. Then we'll do double crochet or treble crochet in the next chain 3 space. And then finally, alright, so now I'm at my next chain 5 space, so I'm at the next corner, at the first full corner that I will do. And here we're going to do the treble in US or double treble in UK. So I'm going to work 2 in the chain 5 space, 2 of these long stitches here. Again, wrap twice. Alright, and so I've marked 2. Now I'm going to chain 2, and this is going to create the corner space. Alright, so this will make us turn the corner right here. Now I'm essentially at the same spot I was when I did my chain 6 at the very beginning. I've got a chain 2 space, so again I'm going to do 2 long stitches in this same corner, so this turns the corner, and now I'm just going to do the same thing over until I get back to that original chain 5 space. So again, the way this will end up is that I will do one more long stitch in the very beginning point of the round, essentially the end, and that will balance everything out. So I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully this helps you out. Let me give you kind of a view of what one side looks like anyway. So here you can see. Let me flatten this out just a little bit and show you on the camera here. So as you can see, the circle now is converting to a square. We have a nice squared off side to our circle, and so we continue around. Alright, do the same thing, working from long stitches down to the short stitches at the center of the next side, and then back up to long stitches to the next corner. So I hope this has helped. If you still have some troubles with this part of the pattern, please do post to the thread, and I will see what I can do to clarify this further. Thank you all. I'll hope to chat with you soon.